Stream there. There we go. Now we're live. Brilliant stuff. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Nitrous Racing League. Here in Silverstone for the Turbo League Series, where it is round 8 in the championship. And I'm not alone this time, sorry. I am joined by someone. John, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I'm Wilco, or Conti, whatever you like. And it's my first time here on this league commentating on Twitch as well. First time. So, yeah, thanks for having me, and really excited to be here.
No problem, yeah. It should be a very exciting race here in Silverstone. As you can see, we've already got some rain here in qualifying. A couple of drivers already spinning round, having some issues. So, yeah, it should be quite an interesting one here. But, yeah, moving on to something very quickly before we get into the racing. This stream is sponsored today. Thank you to the sponsor for today. And the sponsor for the stream today is ForgetMeNot. And ForgetMeNot is a brilliant business that I've actually used myself that creates everything you need for a special occasion. Do everything from balloons, cards, engagement gifts and birthdays. They have you all covered there over at ForgetMeNot. You can either hire them for christenings or weddings. Yeah, a very good service here in the UK. And, yeah, I mean, just head over to the Discord, go into our sponsors page over in the promotions section, and go click on the link to their Facebook page, and you can go and check them out. And, yeah, they can send you over Christmas cards, or you can hire their services, so make sure you check them out. And thank you for sponsoring the stream today, guys, and I hope everybody is going to be able to enjoy the racing that we have here. So, Wilco, for the race today, obviously everyone at the moment qualifying on the intermediates. Obviously we know Silverstone quite high in its tyre wear, so what would the normal strategy be? Obviously most people are going to be starting on the preferred tyre. What do you think the strategy will be for today?
Yeah, I think at least my strategy of choice will be starting on the mediums and then finishing off on the softs. It's a one-stopper around here. Have to look out on tire temperature on the left side, left front. But besides that, it's an easy one-stop. So medium softs for me.
Definitely, we'll have to see whether all the drivers go for that. Some drivers might go for the 3-stop. I mean, we never know. Some people like to go a bit out there with their strategy choices. Just looking at this now, at the moment, has Wannis leading the way here in qualifying. With the time, which I can't see because there's a annoying PlayStation. There we go. A 1:37.1 for Wannis. Wolfie in second there. Quite a good qualifying. The man is currently third in the championship. Currently second place here in this qualifying. 1:37.5. Dirk in third. 1:37.7. Closely matched by Perfect Pond with 1:37.7 as well. And a new driver here today, Black Country Mush, who is thankfully hooked me up with a lot of these sponsors here for the stream and our partners as well, who we've partnered. If you want to go check those out in the promotion section in Discord. But yeah, Black Country Mush here racing today, and we'll see how he does in the Alpha Tauri. But yeah, should be a good one. 6 minutes left in this qualifying, Walker. Have to see who's going to come out on top. But is the track drying? It looks like the rain has stopped. Could we get some final few laps on the soft tyres maybe, or even the mediums at this point? People trying to put in that strategy. We could see some late drama here in this qualifying.
Yeah, we could, and I think some of the guys have been gambling on this, because guys like Oswegol, Recristiano, all didn't set a lap yet. So I think they were banking on the track drying up and doing just one stint on a soft tire probably.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they're able to do. But yeah, only roughly about 5.5 minutes now left of this qualifying session. Will we see anybody come out on the mediums? That's yeah, Cristiano, as he said, still out on those intermediates. So, but he's actually coming into the pits. So, I have to see whether he'll go on to the soft tyres. but I think there's a lot of people struggling now, so we could potentially see some people go to those soft tyres now.
Yeah, I think we will. You see everybody sliding around on these inters, so track is drying up quickly. And yeah, inters will overheat them. We saw that in Turkey as well on new intermediates this weekend. Drying track kills your inters. New inters it is.
Yeah, it does. I'm not quite sure what the weather is for the race. I have to find out what's going to happen with that one. But a couple of people now. Oh, Black Country Mush the first. He's selected the mediums there, Wilco, but not quite going out on them. That does actually show what tyre they've selected in the pit lane. I've seen it a couple of times before. We've had a completely dry session. Someone would have selected like the wets, for example. So usually not the way to go in terms of tyre choice. But there's still quite a lot of people out on track though. On those intermediates, is the track drying fast enough to get some times in? There's a couple of people now just starting to think about going on to those tyres. But I think even though the qualify, I mean, say your outlap's about at 1 minute 40, maybe 1 minute 40 to 42. So, I mean, realistically, you're going to have to come out pretty much on that dot if you want to get a good lap in on those slick tyres. But I think... Yeah. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, and are you going to risk it? I mean, if you go out now, you can feel if the track's okay. If you're going to go out with 2 minutes left, it's all or nothing. You don't have a second chance then. And Dirk got in the fastest lap, a 1:37.0 on older inters, so it's going to be exciting. Is it slick tire ready or not?
I'm not quite sure at the moment. Either out on the intermediates still. Doesn't seem to be running too bad out there. But I think though definitely with the intermediates, the more you wear them down, they actually get quite faster, especially when you bring that fuel down as well. You usually want to put in a high fuel load and then go out on those inters, get quite a few consecutive laps in, as Dirk did. And he put himself into the 37.0s. Yellow flag in Sector 1, that's Red Cristiano off in his Ferrari. But yeah, quite an interesting qualifying session. But what I was going to say before is there's not really much point in Haswanis going out on the softs unless everybody else below him does, because he's just going to ruin his chance of having that free choice of tyres to start the race. But obviously we'll have to see what's happened. You've got a fan in the chat there, Wilco. Someone's screaming your name. In the Twitch chat. Welcome to the Nitrous Racing League. And yes, that is Conti with me in the commentary box. Someone's gone out on an outlap on the slick tyres. Haswanis has gone out there on the slicks. Is it dry enough? I don't think it is. Yeah,
normally I saw a message popping up that DRS is enabled, and normally it is. Oh, he's really sliding around on those tires. Just wanted to say, normally when you see a message popping up DRS enabled, it's the crossover point, but doesn't look like he has much grip on those soft tires.
Definitely, yeah. He seems to be struggling a little bit. Is anyone else coming out the pits? Wolfie's come out the pits on the soft tires. Is it time? But you can see, if you ride on board with Wolfie Conti, you can see the spray actually coming up from the track. So there's still a lot of standing water out there, and I just don't know at the moment whether it's dry enough, because even Wolfie, look at him, he's struggling, but he's got DRS according to my screen there. It looks like he got some DRS, so maybe it is dry now. I genuinely don't know at the moment whether it is, but whoever can take advantage, go out on the last second there. AGI UK will strafe away from that. I don't know quite what he was doing there, but whoever can get out last on a set of slick tyres here could potentially snatch pole here late on. 20 seconds left on our timing screens. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes the timing screens are a little bit off with the drivers in this game, so they may be slightly more behind us. Welcome, Swiss Cheese. Swiss Cheese saying it's too wet in there. I think, yeah, it definitely could well be. So, qualifying has now ended for sure now. So, Eatler actually doing a very respectable time on the Inters of 37.2 for him. Is anybody going to chance it? I think it is starting to dry now, because if you look at Haswanis here, Conti, he's really starting to find some grip now on those softs, actually.
Yeah, he is, but it's doubtful. We have to see in Maggots and Baggots. If he gets through there decent, it's dry enough, but he's at the moment he's really struggling in the traction zones on his tires.
I think it's worth a gamble, though. I think because we're so late in this qualifying session, I think it is just worth a gamble going out there. It's half and half at the moment. Look, some people on the intermediates, some people on the softs, but you can just see the spray going up on the track for those guys on the soft tyres. Wolfie, but it's starting to find some grip, though, so maybe it is starting to work for him. He's got DRS, so maybe it is time. Let's have a look here. Haswanis looks like he's going to be the first person now on the soft tyres to do a lap. DRS open. This could be... We'll have to keep an eye on this one, Conti, because this could be a good lap from him. Getting a little bit on the grass there.
It really is a good lap. I think he's gonna steal pole away from Dirk, as it stands now. But there's Perfect Pond with a 136.9, and here's Haswanis finishing off his lap with 135.4.
Dry enough. That is brilliant from Haswanis. 35.4, definitely dry enough now. Dirk on a lap, though. This could be the game changer here. Who can put in the best slick time in these almost dry conditions? Dirk's running a little bit wide, though, there through Stowe. Down in towards Vale here, and he's hooked that up quite nicely. Round now through Club, down the Hamilton straight. What will he do is he comes across the line. It's a 34.8. Not bad from Dirk. Keep an eye on Wolfie, though, as he's going to come round now through Club up to the final, and he does a 35.8 for Wolfie. He's not able to capitalise. Is Aston going to be able to do anything here? In his Aston Martin, and he goes 5th for Aston, a 37.0 for him on the soft tyres, and that is brilliant there from Aston. And what a qualifying session we've had here. Brilliant stuff there from those guys, and the ever-changing conditions there, Conti, made it quite exciting.
Yeah, it did, and those brave men trying out the slick tires were the big winners in the end. So yeah, bravery pays off today.
Definitely. So there is our final grid there. Dirk on pole position for that one. Haswanis will join him on the second row of the grid. Wolfie in third, Perfect Pond in fourth, Aston in fifth, Eatler in sixth place, Oswaldo Goals in seventh, Black Country Mush in eighth, AJRUK in ninth, Prince Clont in 10th, Live OK Dots in 11th, Rec Cristiano 12th, Jay in 13th, the Scout Dan in 14th, Conan Clont in 15th, Ted in 16th, and Harry HGS at the back of the grid there, the Italian in 17th place. And while we've got 20-something viewers here, I'll just go through once again like I did at the start of the stream, just let you guys know that this stream is sponsored for today before we get into do a nice little plug before we get into the formation lap here. But yeah, the stream sponsored today by ForgetMeNot. As I was saying before, ForgetMeNot is a great business for all you need for a special occasion, from everything from balloons, cards to engagement gifts, or anything you need for a birthday. They've got you all covered there. You can either hire them out for christenings or weddings as well, and they do lots of stuff for their balloons, banners, everything you need for that as well. But yeah, just head over to our Discord, click on their Facebook link, and you'll be able to go check out their products there. You can order cards from them and other various products as well. So yeah, thank you for ForgetMeNot for sponsoring. Now, back into the race here. Dirk looks pretty bright, pretty dry at the moment. So do you think we're going to have a nice dry race all the way through? As he said, a medium to hard, we might have a dry one all the way through. We could get some changing conditions. Yeah,
change conditions always just hassles up the pack and gets a lot of fun. But I must say, as England is one of my Silverstone is one of my favorite tracks, a dry race here can be very good. So it's nice and sunny now. Let's keep it nice and sunny and see some good racing from these guys.
I'm happy Silverstone's one of your favourite tracks, because I think it is a lot of people's favourite tracks, to be fair, is Silverstone. So Good to see. Good to see that everyone enjoys it. But yeah, getting into the formation lap here. Strategy tells me, here Conti, soft to medium according to the game. Now, is that because they didn't do their laps on the soft tyres? Do you reckon they've got some nice fresh softs here? Well, for most people anyway, fresh soft tyres. A couple of people there who did those laps. Wolfie has Wannis, Dirk, Aston, who all did times on the softs. Do you reckon they'll struggle a little bit more than the rest of the others?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, in real life, Silverstone is really demanding on tires. On this game, you can go quite long with your tires, so I don't think they're going to be struggling at all. I think they're just going to be, especially the first 6 to 7, maybe 8 laps, they're just equal to the rest. And I'm quite surprised that guys who didn't qualify on the softs didn't go for the alternate strategy and fit on the mediums.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people could have done that, to be fair, that alternate strategy. It's always better, innit? Because obviously you've got the you're lighter on the fuel towards the end of the race, so being on that faster tyre, the softs, you'll be going even quicker with that light car, that light load that you'll have there. So looking now as everyone's coming around Stowe for the formation lap. It's a bit of a gap there between everyone. We've got Aston, we've got Perfect Pond, and then a big gap to Aston. I'm not quite sure what AGI UK is doing up here, but hey ho, they all ghost inside each other anyway.
Well, as you know these guys, do you dare to burn your fingers on a prediction, podium prediction?
Ooh, I mean, it's so difficult to tell. I think Perfect Pond. I think something might happen to someone up in that top 5. I do like to back Perfect Pond. I think he's been very unlucky this season so far. He is a very fast driver, so I would put head my bets on him, possibly sneaking his way into the podium. Wolfie needs a good result here as well. Not quite sure, but here we go. The lights are going to count down. But, Conti, as I've realised in this game, the lights count down, but the drivers are never ready. So I have to wait to watch for the revs, as we'll be getting ready to go. And now it's lights down, away we go here in Silverstone. That's a good start there from Dirk. As I said, Perfect Pond is already up into 3rd place. What a start from him. Aston and Wolfie now going to go wheel to wheel here as Oswaldo goes. Someone's off at the back. I think that's Black Country Mush off at the back there. No wing damage, but both AlphaTauris have a really poor start. Wolfie dropping down the order quite aggressively. Someone is having contact at the back. I think that's Live OK Dots for a bit of contact. There is a Alpine off of Jay there, having a little off there as, yeah, both AlphaTauris having a really poor start, both spinning out there as HRK's jumped back to the session. That was actually an AI's, the Scout down, and Oswaldo goes going to go wheel to wheel here into Brooklands as these guys still going wheel to wheel. Red Cristiano making his way up the field. Live OK Dots there, getting pushed out a little bit as Ted's going to go past him there as well, and so will Jay in the AlphaTauri. But as we're going to go now into Cops, one of these guys going to go wheel to wheel here. In the end, Harry had to back out smartly as AJIK now going wheel to wheel with Black Country. And it's all happening at the back end. So we've got a wheel to wheel into Maggots and Beckett's. This is a Williams running wide there of Ted. And he's had to cut across the track there, but he's come back on the track safe enough. And he's having a little wheel-to-wheel battle here with Live OK Dots. But Haswanis, it goes Dirk. Haswanis, Perfect Pond moving up into 3rd place. Eatler into 4th. Aston 5th. Wolfie dropped all the way down to 6th. And is Jayville going to go to the inside of Oswaldo goes? And he did. And Oswaldo goes into the pits, Conti. But I think that could be some potential wing damage for him.
Yeah, I think it does. It was a little bit turn 3, turn 4. There was some touching between some guys, but in the meanwhile, while you were doing your brilliant commentary on the mid-pack, the top guys, and especially the top 3, just broke away. Dirk, Hashwin and Perfect Pond, they got a nice little gap to Itila, who, I must say, since he overtook Wolfie, has picked the pace up and is now right behind these guys,
We got a
And I have a glitch on my screen, so...
We've got a brilliant battle here on our hands as Haswanis got a little bit all out of sorts. He was battling with Dirk through Brooklands, and here comes Perfect Pond. He's going to try and go around the outside before Cops, and does so. And what I say about Perfect Pond, but this man, he's had some really good pay. He's been very unlucky this season. Let's see if the luck strays his way today. Is Prince Con getting past Aston there into Magnus Beck? As Aston got damage, he seemed to be struggling there a little bit. I'm not quite sure. But it seems alright for the moment. He's got the Scout Dan right behind him. Then Rhett Cristiano right behind the Scout Dan. He's going to be gaining on him here down into Stowe. He's going to move to the inside. Will he try now to go down the inside here? He's going to do so into Stowe. He's going to hold it there. Now he's going to get past Aston as well. And I think Aston is actually coming into the pit lane, so maybe he does have some wing damage potentially. But it's Dirt, then Perfect Pond, followed by Haswanis. Your top three at the moment as Aston does come into the pits for some wing damage. I don't know if you saw where he got that from, Conti. Could have been from lap 1 potentially.
Yeah, I think it was lap 1.
Oh, someone spun! Eela's round in the Haas. And he was running in 4th as well. Ah, it's really unfortunate for him. Spinning in the Haas, I mean, that is, typical of a Haas car, really.
He must have had the Mazepin seat today, but yeah, he was doing really good. He had a nice little battle with Wolfie, caught up with Haswan and Dirk and Perfect Pond, as Perfect Pond moved the place up now and is in first position.
There's a huge battle happening here at the moment between the two Ferraris and the Aston Martin. Dan having a little bit of a collision there with Harry. Harry up behind the Scout Dan at the moment. Now AGR UK is going to try and get involved here. So I think Dan has let them pass, I think, because of that contact. Dan just letting them go past there in the end as AGR UK. Oh, someone span Live OK Dots round at Cops. Losing the race. He's got to be careful when he comes back on the track there. He has done so. Yeah, a couple of small incidents at the moment here, Conti, but no huge major crashes at the moment. Just little bits of contact here and there as Black Country Mush gets past the Scout down now, up into 11th place.
Yeah, it's just what I wanted to say. These guys look like they respect each other. I've Perfect Punt puts in a fast lap now with a 130.7. But these guys respecting each other out on track. Some touching as the Scout Dan comes into the pits as well. Probably for a wing change. So yeah, they're doing really well, and some minor gaps starting to form now.
Someone's
as everybody's
round.
Settling in.
Sorry, it's Prince Clond round there. I think he had a bit of an off. So he's dropped back a little bit now. He's actually split the two Ferraris. Could I see a battle here? Oh, Aspanis has gone in quite deep there. And he's made contact with Dirk. And now Dirk out of that DRS range from Perfect Pond. That was quite a lunge there from Haswanis. I mean, I'm sure the stewards will take a look at that.
But he almost made it work. And Dirk is now back into DRS range to Perfect Pond. Had enough ERS to play with, so he should be fine. But AJ now really getting the move on. He's putting the pressure on Rhett Cristiano. Wanted to make the overtake. Not the best position here, but we have a DRS straight, of course, after this corner combination. So if he has a good exit, and he does have a good exit, opens up his DRS, makes it work round the inside, makes the overtake down. Rhett Cristiano has to sit in behind him, and Ted MC now on his back.
Yeah, Ted there as well. Ted not had the best of luck so far this season as well. Hopefully, he's hoping to get some good points today. Him and Wolfie in the Williams. Actually, brothers then too, you know. You know them quite well from outside of the racing. Both brothers from Ireland, so both of them in the Williams. So let's see what they can do today. See if they can both bag some points for the team. As looking to see where our closest gap is at the moment, Conti. It looks like got quite a close gap here between the Alpine of J and Harry HJS at the moment. Is the Ferrari quite close up behind the Alpine? This could potentially have a move here. It might be down the hangar straight. Can't imagine it happening into Cops here unless he wants to try Hamilton Verstappen there, but I don't think that's going to quite work out. So keep an eye on that battle as well. Haswanis and Dirk. Dirk not actually in that DRS range anymore to Perfect Pond. So that's just allowing Haswanis to get ever so closer with that situation. Here we go now. Here was that overtake that I was saying was going to happen. Harry now going to go round the outside here. Nice and easily gets the move done before the corner. I thought that was Prince Con was going to go for a big move there into Stowe, but not quite. But nice and easy move there from Harry.
Yeah, most definitely was. And I thought Prince Cronje was going to send it down the inside as well, but he decided to play the patient game and wait.
We've had something happen at the back here.
Ted.
Yeah,
Ted lost it, didn't he?
No, I think I just saw what happened. Black Country went down the inside of Rhett Cristiano, and then Ted was right up behind them, just missed his braking point, so we had to quickly move to the right-hand side, and just went quite deep, locking up the front tyres, which would not be helping the tyre wear whatsoever, but unfortunate for Ted there. Keep an eye on this battle again, though, Conti, between these two. Dirk and Haswanis. Haswanis went quite wide into the gravel there on the exit of Luffield. Now we're going to go down into Copse. Dirk not quite close enough at the moment for the move, but he's going to stick right behind Haswanis. And all this is doing, Conti, is just letting Perfect Pond get away, these two battling.
Yeah, he does. And he can save up his ERS, save up everything he has. Just cruise away. He has almost 2 seconds now, but Dirk probably gonna make the move now. Haswanis has no DRS to defend, but has quite a...
Oh, he's gonna go down the inside,
yeah,
goes Dirk. Haswanis with the switchback.
Switchback. What a switchback now on the outside, and yeah, what a great defending from Haswanis there.
Yeah, that was some brilliant there. Here we go, we've got another battle on our hands here. Jay and Harry having a little bit of a battle here. Harry trying now into Vale. Not quite at the moment. He's just going to stay behind Jay for the moment. Might have picked up a small knock there on that front ring. As I didn't even realise, but Rhett Cristiano's out through Mackett and Beckett. Is that a safety car potentially? Apparently not.
Could be, but it isn't.
Safety car is on standard for today, so... yeah, no safety car for the moment for them. For the Ferrari. Unfortunate for Rhett Cristiano, out of this race. 7 laps gone.
And Dirk now really putting the pressure on again on Haswanis. So I think Dirk just waiting for a mistake of Haswanis and wanted to capitulate on that, just as Harry is doing on Jay. Really letting him know he's there. He's almost pushing him through the corner here on his medium tires, and in the background Prince Cronje going really wide there. But yeah, these guys waiting for a mistake, just putting pressure on and hoping it will happen.
Yeah, I think Harry might try it again here down into Stowe. I think he is. Will the Alpine go defensive? He's left the inside, but here comes Prince Con, going to try and go around the outside of the Alpine as well. And Jay has been done dirty there. What a move, though, from Prince Con. He's going to try it around the outside again from Prince Con. If this is a double outside move here, this could be one of the overtakes, as he got a little bit squiggly on the rear there as he tried to go around the outside of Harry. Harry, though, defends his position at the moment. Here comes Jay now for the outside of the first corner. And how has he made that work? An incredible move there from Jay around the outside of turn 1. Oh, Haswanis is round.
Haswanis lost it.
And that's a virtual safety car.
Yeah, he's got no front wing at the moment. He was under pressure of Dirk, as we already spoke about, and he just lost it in the corner and parked his front wing into the wall.
That's so unfortunate for Haswanis, and he's going to have to run all the way around the track with this wing damage, and he's got to be careful of the other drivers around him. Is Harry going to go past? And he has. Haswanis needs to be careful here that he doesn't run anyone off the track. Is Jay going to go past as well? So will Prince Clon. So these guys just trying to get past here. There's a virtual safety car deployed. And here we go. Back to green flag here. Haswanis, I would recommend just getting out the way, pal. letting everyone
That's what I was
through.
afraid of Prince Klontje, because he overtook Haswanes. Has got a
There
penalty.
he goes for a move. We're going to get a move immediately off this virtual safety car. It's going to be Jay around the outside again of Harry. These two going to go wheel to wheel once again. Is Jay going to make the move by a little bit of contact? But he gets the move done. Around the outside goes the Alpine. And that's him up into 4th place. Has he actually got a helmet? I mean, he's got a helmet on as the Alpine. Haswanis, of course, into the pit stop for that wing change. I don't know if you saw what happened to Haswanis. Did he just lose the rear on the exit?
Yeah, I didn't catch it on stream. I just saw him losing the position to Dirk, so switched over and saw him parked into the wall. But what exactly happened, I can't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate for Haswanis. He was running on some good pace today, but I agree, Luca Roseman, that was a brilliant move there from Jay in the Alpine. Round the outside of turn 1. I've not seen many people in my time commentating do that. And I've been commentating for nearly 2 years now here in F1, and that was some crazy stuff there from
Harry
him.
coming back here. Jayville had a really bad exit. He went into the gravel, but not the overspeed to make the overtake happen. But he has a better corner. So
oh, here comes Prince Klon to the outside. Outside of Prince Klon, he's going to go down the inside, and that is a double move into Maggots. I thought I'd never see that either. What a move from the Mercedes again from Prince Klon. Incredible stuff. I think the Alpine's struggling, because here comes Harry now, going to go to the outside, and now HRUK is going to get involved as well. He can't quite get involved. What a series of events here, but what a move. I mean, Conti, while these guys are one behind the other, what a move from Prince Klon there.
Yeah, again, second time he makes a double overtake work, and especially the positions he does it in. The corners, he makes those overtakes. Incredible stuff.
Incredible racing here between these 4, nearly 5 people here in this train of cars. Some epic racing going on between these guys. So here we go now, as will Che try it again here down the Wellington Straight. He's going to have DRS down into Brooklands. What's he going to do here? He's going to move to the outside here into Brooklands. He's going to try it around the outside. Prince Klon going to hold it on the inside though. Will Che look for the move back through Luffield? Not quite there, but here comes AGR UK, going to try and go down the inside of Harry here. He's going to try and look for the move, and he will get the move past Harry. As what a series of battles we've got here. These guys interchangeable here in their positions. Incredible stuff here. The front 3 very quiet at the moment, very split apart. The top 3, Perfect Pond, Dirk and Wolfie. Prince Klon here leading this pack of 5 cars. The battle for 4th place commences. As Perfect Pond's into the pits. Perfect Pond into the pits early, Conti. That's quite an early pit stop. Is he going for the undercut?
I think he is. He must be, but he had quite a big gap, so he could react any time. But yeah, he went in early. Who knows? He can make it easy on those mediums till the end. So probably just a good gap for him to come in.
Definitely. I mean, the pit lane though, this is one of the one of the longest pit lanes in F1 in terms of the time it takes to get in and out of that pit lane. So yeah, it's always a good idea. Usually, I think, to undercut around this track. Usually, the better option. Perfect Pond comes out in 10th place here, Conti. Just behind his teammate. He's gone to the inside.
Diving down the inside and now trying to go down the outside, but didn't work. So he has to wait for another opportunity. But I must say, Prince Klontje, his overtaking is superb, but his defending is on point as well today. What a great job he's doing of keeping these guys behind him.
Definitely, and I think the problem that AGR UK and Eatler and Harry has is they're all stuck in this train of DRS. They need these 2 here to battle away, overtake, and make the most of that. All what they need is Prince Klon to get out of that DRS zone, and then they can then attack the Alpine. But at the moment, none of them actually can currently do anything because they're all stuck in this DRS train. Black Country Mush actually It's kind of gaining. You can see the back of this battle, actually. Eatler comes in. That could be an undercut. He's trying to undercut the rest of this pack. Smart from him there. Remember as well, though, here, Conti, that we've got AJR UK and Harry both on a set of medium tyres. As Wolfie into the pits as well. He's gone for an undercut there onto the medium tyres. He's gone for it as well. Perfect Pond is going to come out far ahead of Wolfie. So I don't think Wolfie going to get anywhere close to him. But it'd be interesting to see where Dirk is in comparison to Wolfie, because those guys weren't too far away from each other in terms of battling. Live OK Dot's into the pits as well, and his McLaren. But yeah, still battles happening all over the place here. And this is a chance now for AJR UK, the man who is currently leading the championship. Not had the best of the best of qualifying or race here so far. Dropped all the way down to the back of the grid. So the championship leader is going to do a Hamilton. Oh, that's why you don't do that, AJR UK.
Oh.
That was literally a carbon copy of Hamilton Verstappen.
Yeah.
Except AJR UK came out worse on the inside.
Yeah, now
so...
Dirk came in. He has to, because Perfect Pawn and Wolfie both have pitted. So let's see. Perfect Pawn won a lot of time over Wolfie. So let's see if Dirk, where he's gonna come out in all this.
Let's have a look. I mean, Prince Kron stays out. Harry's staying out on his mediums. Jay into the pits. Black Country Mush obviously will stay out on his mediums as well. He's got Perfect Pond not far behind him. AGR UK on a set of 12 lap old mediums. He'll be staying out as well. Let's have a look where Dirk is. Dirk is going to come out. This could be close between him and Wolfie. Let's ride on board with Wolfie here. Will he come out anywhere near Dirk? No, Dirk actually quite far ahead. So the top three pretty much staying as they are. But the problem is now, Conti, which could play a factor in this battle for second place. Wolfie does actually have a 3-second time penalty as well, but Dirk has got to get past AGR UK first before getting away from Wolfie, which could be a tricky one. Remember, AGR UK isn't a lapped car; he's just on an alternate strategy, so he can defend that position all he likes. But I mean, we'll just quickly, while there's no battles happening at the moment, go back to that cops incident. What do you think?
Yeah, I think just a too eager move. We saw what happened with Hamilton and Verstappen there. We all know it can work, as we saw with Leclerc and Hamilton there. But yeah, I would not take the risk to make a move there. Just wait for a better opportunity.
Yeah, I mean that was. Yeah, I think AGR UK. I don't think he was even far enough alongside to warrant the space. He moved quite late as well, actually, into that space. So I think even in that instance, he moved very late into that gap. So I don't think you can put the blame on Jay, I believe it was, in the Alpine. Just looking at this now, though, keep an eye out where Prince Klon comes out, because I'm looking to see Prince Klon is actually been overtaken by Eatler, interestingly. So remember Eatler came in early for that undercut, Conti. He's come out ahead of that entire pack of cars. Apart from Harry and...
is side by side with Black Country Mush now around the outside. Now it's going to be a sprint race. Are we going to see a similar thing we saw just a minute ago? No, Black Country Mush defends the place, and Perfect Pond picks up a 3-second time penalty. So in the end,
interesting.
This can cost him.
Perfect Pond surely has to get past him through the hangar straight. Yeah, he's going to have DRS. He's going to look for the move. Will Black Country defend it? No, I don't think that was ever in question, really. Inside goes Perfect Pond, the provisional race leader anyway. As remember, Harry nor Black Country. Black Country actually pitting now. His AlphaTauri teammate stays out though. AGR UK. Black Country in early. Can you take the softs? Well, you can take the softs 10 laps actually. So yeah.
we saw that with these guys who are on the mediums now that they can go quite long, so
Definitely.
should be okay.
And to be fair, I don't think that cost Perfect Pond a little bit of time, but not enough for Dirk to be there. Dirk's over 5 seconds behind Perfect Pond.
Yeah, he is. And Wolfie gaining on him. He's almost within DRS range now. So, Wolfie gaining a lot of time over Dirk these last 2 laps.
Yeah, he has actually. Within 1 second now as Wolfie. But remember, Wolfie has that 3-second time penalty to his name. So that won't be helping Wolfie out too much in terms of that. But keep an eye again, because we've got a battle here. Oswaldo kind of stuck in the middle of this battle between Prince Clon J and I'd be interested to see where, in terms of where AGR UK and Harry come out, because remember, Conti, they were involved in that battle with Prince Clon and Jay in the Alpine. So I'm interested to see where they will come out. I think AGR UK will drop back behind them because of that earlier spin when he went to the inside. But Harry into the pits now. Let's keep an eye on him. I'll ride on board with Prince Clon. Let's see how far he is. So we're coming down the hangar straight. How far is Harry into the pits?
Yeah, he's not even stopped to change his tires. He's at his team now and getting on the soft tires.
So he's stopped now. So is he on his way out of the pit lane now?
He is.
Right, okay, let's see. This could be close because Prince Clon has come round club. This could be very, very close between these guys.
He can open up now. Yeah, first punch.
Oh, it's Jay and Oswaldo goals going wheel to wheel through turn 1. I didn't even see this. Jay going to go down the inside here into turn 3. Jay going to hold it on the outside. Oswaldo goals going to stick it on the inside though. A little bit of a slide from Jay, and now Harry getting involved here as well. Harry's come out behind them, yeah, as you said. So. But here we go again. Oswaldo goes and Jay having a bit of a battle. Jay going to dive it down the inside. Huge contact between the two of them. And now Harry going to go round the both of them there. And that was big, big contact from Jay. I don't know. He might try and give that position back. He's got to be careful there. He's really pushing. Oswaldo goes to the inside. Oswaldo goes there. Jay backs out of it. Oswaldo goes rightfully though, can battle for that position. He is allowed to. But that was a lot of contact from Jay though, a bit too much. As Harry picks up a 3-second time penalty, interestingly there, Conti. Which is very interesting. Someone go off again. Oh, Black Country. Was that Black Country off or was that Haswanis off? Oh, that's Haswanis off. He's got front left end plate damage.
Again, second time. He had such a great qualifying and now gone off for the second time and has to go in for a front wing change. As we say, AJ also coming in for the soft tires. But I must say, these overtakes, this double overtake from Harry, could come into him as well, because he's on the soft tire, the faster tire, especially for the first few laps. So he has to close the gap to Prince Klonche very fast now and overtake him.
Close the gap to Prince Con and Eatler as well, because Eatler's only, what, 5 seconds up the road as well? So, I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. Eatler has got 8 seconds of penalties, though, so he will be swiftly moving down the order when it comes to the end of the race. Just looking now to see... Remember when you said Wolfie was gaining on that time to Dirk? Look at the gap now.
6/10 of a second.
What Wolfie needs is he needs to keep those penalties down, and he needs to try and force Dirk into a penalty. I don't know if you could possibly check for me the warnings that Dirk has.
I can.
If you can go to use your race director and then just click on his name, and it'll tell you how many warnings he has.
Wolfie, no.
Dirk.
One. Only one. So
one
he's keeping it clean so far.
That's done. How far's do you know how far Wolfie is off another penalty?
Let's check that as well.
Because it's 3 warnings.
Also
for
1
3
warning.
seconds.
Oh no, he has a penalty plus a warning and a warning. So 2 warnings already.
Yeah. So he's got the penalty plus 2 more warnings.
Yeah.
So really, he
So
only
one more
needs.
warning.
Yeah, and then he gets on a 3-second, but he's going to look for a move though here. He's going to go down the inside here into Brooklands. Will Wolfie look for the move? The Irishman going to try and look for the move on the Alfa Romeo, and he's not going to quite get that done at the moment, but Wolfie's showing some really good pace here at this current time. So we're going to go down into Cops. Gonna fly through Cops. He's dropped back a little bit through there, a little bit slow through there, but this is our closest battle on the track at the moment, Conti. So let's keep our eyes on these two as they fly through Maggots, Beckers and Chapel here. Such a beautiful range of corners there. Let's go down the hangar straight, and someone off towards the back there, I think that was one of the Aston Martins having a bit of an issue. Is Wolfie going to be able to get close enough into Stowe? Not quite at the moment. Oswaldo Goals picks up a 3-second.
And Perfect Pond with the fastest lap with 1:29.6. So Perfect Pond really flying. Look at that. The gap just went from 4.5 seconds 2 laps ago. Dirk and Wolfie battling to 7.4 seconds. So yeah, he can be cruising to the end now.
There's a yellow flag in that first sector, and I'm just wondering why. Now, Perfect Pond was in that first sector. Did he make a mistake? Timings look like it isn't. Is it one of those glitches where it's just going to flash yellow flags for the entire race?
I think it is.
That's very...
I'm afraid
that is not annoying at all. Definitely not.
Codemasters, fix your game.
Yeah, please do. Has got another little battle formed on our hands as here. Well, Conti, HRUK and Live OK Dots in his McLaren. Currently having a bit of a battle. Remember, HRUK on those fresh soft tyres. Live OK Dots on those old mediums. So HRUK is going to want to look for a move pretty swiftly, but just picked up a 3 seconds through that corner.
He did. He's taken a wider line here so to carry some more speed there, as has Juanes now with a fast lap of 1:28.4. But yeah, AJ trying to get past Live OK Dots. What a name. Sorry,
OK
excuse
Dots.
me, but yeah, he really has to make most of his tires in this section and then get a good action here, open up his DRS. He doesn't have a lot of ERS, but still he has to run. Is he going to the inside? He is, and he makes the overtake done. Live OK Dots outbroken him, so that's a position gained by AJ.
I personally, I don't think Live OK Dots was going to battle with him anyway. I think, well, what's he on, 6 lap old mediums. I just don't think. I think at that point, K-Dots was like, well, whoa, what's happened here? Wolfie's going to go down the inside into second place. I thought there was a spin or something. I saw a yellow flag. I think someone has spun. Is that Oswaldo Goals? He's spinning.
It is.
But Wolfie up into second place here and is past Dirk. Now this is a chance. Wolfie here has to pull away and get that 3 seconds gap. But also be careful he doesn't pick up another warning, because one more warning, Wolfie, and you're going to be on another 3 second time penalty.
Yeah, but look at the ERS that Dirk has been saving. He's on 79% of ERS, and Wolfie's light is flickering. I'm not on board with him, but I think he's below 50%. And is he close enough, Dirk, to make the move? He isn't, but maybe a switchback here. Yes, he made it work because Wolfie had a little slide at mid-corner. So Dirk got the position back.
It's the problem for Wolfie at the moment. He hasn't, as you were saying, he hasn't got that ERS. I think he deployed it all trying to get past Dirk. And I think the issue is now he's got to try and save that ERS. But he's only got 5 laps left. So this could be Dirk's in the bag here, because that ERS deployment is actually quite powerful. So yeah, it could be interesting.
It is, and I'm just wondering why he has so much. I mean, it's okay to save it up, but yeah, he let the gap with Perfect Pond, who has a penalty as well, go up to 7.5 seconds. So wouldn't it be wiser to just use up his ERS and close that gap and maybe come within that 3 second penalty window?
I'm intrigued to see what these guys do towards the back. I want to see how far Oswaldo goes and Aston can take their mediums, because they've got to take it quite a far way. Interesting to see how they will fare at the end of the race. Still 5 laps to go. Here comes Wolfie again, though. He's going to go to the inside. Will he look for the move? Here he is. He's going to go down the inside here into Stowe once again. Down the inside he goes. Will he defend from Dirk this time? And he's placed his car quite nicely behind Dirk there. But the problem Wolfie faces is Dirk has 95% ERS. Wolfie with 14% ERS, which is going to pose a bit of an issue for Wolfie in these latter stages of this race. And Wolfie has that 3-second time penalty, which Dirk does not. So yeah, keep an eye on a few other battlers as well, though. I was going to say Black Country Marshal Oswaldo goes, but he's already got past him. Not quite sure what is going to happen here in this race.
Yeah, I think. Dirk going
Dirk
really
run wide.
there.
Could that be a warning? Could have been.
It has to be.
Went quite deep over that white line.
Let me check. No, it wasn't.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. I thought it would have been, but yeah, I think Dirk just came to realize he isn't fast enough to catch Perfect Pond, and he has the penalty advantage over Wolfie, so why not just stick behind him, because he's not really making any moving attempts here as well. He's using up some ERS and he's using his DRS, but not really pushing for that overtake on Wolfie.
Definitely. So we will get to the final stages of this race, and I will ask you, Conti, for your driver of the day. But not quite yet. We'll wait a few more laps. But I think I have one man in mind, and I am currently riding on board with him. Give you a clue, he is in a Mercedes.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the main contenders with the moves he made today and the defending he did. I think I'm on board with the right Mercedes.
With the right Mercedes, currently running in 5th place, Prince Clont.
Yeah.
I think we can both agree, and we'll agree now. At this current time, I believe he is going to be our driver of the day here up in the commentary box. Don't take it away though. There's been some great drivers today. I mean, don't forget about Harry as well. He's moved up 11 places in this race, and did get that double overtake coming out of the exit of Cops. But I think that outside move through turn 1 and that double overtake was pretty special from Prince Clon today, and he's drove a very good race, and I think a huge improvement from last week, because last week Prince Clon and Aston and Jay are having a little battle here, but last week Prince Clon struggled a lot. He had quite a few spins. He lacked in pace, and that's Jay spinning. And it's gone from bad to worse today for Jay. And I don't know what's happened, because he was in that battle with those guys. But he was then in 12th place now. Did he pit for wing damage? I'm not quite sure why he was so far down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But in the meanwhile, Dirk did make the move and passed Wolfie again. But I don't think it's going to be for long, because I think next DRS straight, or maybe the one after, Wolfie's going to repay the favor. But yeah, we mustn't forget about Perfect Pond as well. I mean, it's always a bit of a boring choice for driver of the day, but he did an excellent job today and showed some real dominance over these guys. As I thought Wolfie was going to go for the move, but
I did say at the start you were predicting a podium, but I did say watch out for Perfect Pond. I said he's got pace. He's just been very unlucky this season. And I've backed my man in the McLaren, and he's done, as he said, a superb job today. And Wolfie as well, to be fair. I mean, Dirk we've seen up here quite a lot on the podium, but Wolfie as well. He only got one podium, and that was actually in Monza, but he got that, Conti, from a driver penalty, which, he actually, somebody got given a 10-second time penalty from the stewards after the race, which bumped Wolfie up onto the podium. What I didn't mention which has just reminded me, is the penalties, because I didn't actually mention about the penalties.
Ooh, AJ, what happened there? He's all flickering around in the barrier.
Oh, I think he's lagged out, I think is what's happened. Yeah, I think they think he's lagged out there is what's happened. He's genuinely done a Max Verstappen, like he's in the wall, yeah, and he's been disqualified. Yeah, I think he lagged out there, which is unfortunate for him. But yeah, sorry, the penalties, sorry, from last week anyway. So Harry HCS got his P7 reinstated. I think there was a glitch with the final positions. You know when someone lags out and it gives you that like secret 3-second time penalty that you don't know about? I believe that's what's happened last week. Dirk on Oswaldo goals. I believe Oswaldo goals received a PN1. And also gets a license point 1 from last week as well. All the other claims were dismissed from last week. So yeah, Oswaldo goals currently in 8th place with a 5-second time penalty. So that'll be interesting to see actually where he will finish in terms of that. Yeah, 5 seconds to be added on at the... Oh no, it was the end of last race, sorry. It's not even this race, what am I saying? So yeah, it was the end of last race, so ignore me. But yeah, all the penalties get added on. If they are time or position penalties, they get added on from the race that the incident happened in. If it's a qualifying ban, which a PN3 is for, then that rolls over to the next race where they have to start from the back of the grid. But Wolfie still up behind Dirk, not being able to make any moves at the moment. These two still pretty much in the same positions. Been switching backwards and forwards a little bit, but I think Wolfie, I think he would have put up more of a fight, Conti, but I think he just knows that 3-second penalty is looming over his head. And
yeah, he is. And not only the 3-second time penalty, but the ERS situation as well. He saved up some, but it isn't enough. If Dirk really wants to defend, which would be weird now because of the time penalty Wolfie has. Yeah, I think both these guys gave up. Dirk on being able to maybe steal P1 from Perfect Pond, and Wolfie, because of his penalty, gave up on second position. But I think he's gonna love this third position. It's still a podium for him.
Definitely is. You can see now, look at Dirk, he's just rinsing all of that ERS that he's saved up, absolutely burning it all now. He's like, right, okay Wolfie, I'll use up all of this that I saved up for you, not letting him even have a chance to get close on the hanger straight. But let's have a look at this man here, as he's going to come round and across the line to take a win here in Silverstone. Well done to that man there, Perfect Pond. Dirk going to come round and across the line and take second place. Wolfie will take his second podium of the season in third place for the Williams team, and some good points for him. Looking at this now, Eatler takes fourth. No, it's Prince Klon takes fourth in the end with penalties. And he even gets fourth place as Prince Klon. So yeah, our driver of the day there taking fourth. Harry in fifth. Eatler going to take sixth place. Black Country Mush on his debut race here in the Nitrous Racing League will take seventh. But I think he may be shuffled down the order a little bit due to his penalties that he had. Haswanis getting past Ted down the hanger straight. And there's a little last battle there for those guys. Haswanis running a little bit wide there, picks up a 3 seconds. So actually him and Ted on the same amount of penalties. So if Ted had stayed ahead of him, could have had a chance of getting points there, but they're both going to drop back. I think Haswanis in the end is going to take the points over Ted, because Aston is closer than 12 seconds. So I think Ted is just unfortunately going to be pushed out of the positions there. Scout Dan will finish 13th. Live OK Dots is going to finish 14th in the end, and Jay will come across in 12th and is going to go into the pit lane actually instead of crossing the line. But yeah, unfortunate for him. He was doing some quite good battling today. I'm not quite sure actually what happened to him. Yeah, and he is running with no helmet actually, as I said before. But yeah, well done to these guys. Well done to the podium. Perfect Pond, Dirk and Wolfie. Perfect Pond with an outstanding drive today. Prince Klon, mine and Conti's driver of the day here in Silverstone here for the Turbo League. And it's brilliant to see. And can I just say as well, just looking at the gaps, Eatler missed out on 5th by 9/100ths of a second on penalties to Harry. That is the finest of margins to miss out on there.
Yeah, that's just apparently one little mistake.
Apparently, HR UK's game crashed twice in that race. It crashed when he joined in quali, and then crashed when there, which is why he was glitching out. That is unfortunate stuff for him. But Jayville said he got wing damage, so he had to pit. That's why. So there was a wing change for Jayville. But thank you everyone for joining us. We had 21 people in at one point, so thank you to everyone who joined us for this race. Don't forget, check out ForgetMeNot in the Discord. Check out those guys. Did do my little product placement earlier, but yeah, make sure you go and check out them. Thank you to them for sponsoring the stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's joined us in the chat. And Conti, I mean, most of all, thank you to you for joining me. It's been very, very nice commentating alongside you. I think we both did very well there.
Yeah, I think we did. And I have to thank you for having me for a first time here on my debut. So, yeah, thanks a lot. And I had a lot of fun.
Good stuff. Brilliant. But, yeah, make sure you stick around at the end of the stream, because we're going to do a little Twitch raid, just to, as we do. But yeah, brilliant stuff from everyone. As we're just waiting. What are we waiting on? Why are we waiting? Someone needs to. Can someone leave or something, please? What are we waiting on? Is it because calling? It's because apparently technically some people just haven't pit. Wait, is LiveOK still driving?
It looks like it. I'm not sure.
There we go. He was. You're still going round. We'd finished that. Yeah, thank you to everyone for joining us. And yeah, we will see you all next time.